Now, I don't know how many of y'all out there actually cut your own lace or not, but here's a couple of things that I found that help with it. So you'll find flaws in leather, like cracks in the surface that you don't want in your lace. And you don't always notice them while you're cutting because you're paying too much attention to that. So I like to mark them. In this case, I'm using a silver Sharpie on a black background. And then I know to cut around them when I get to them. We'll go a couple more times around. Now this one you can't see on the surface. It's another reason why I marked it is because you can only really see this one on the back side. This is a knife cut in the back of the, or what they call a knife mark sometimes from tanneries. Either from when they skin the hide or from during the tanning process. It got nicked. It's got thin spot there. So I marked that one just so I'll be able to see it on the front. That's even more important because it'd be hiding otherwise. Now I might get one more time around and then I'm going to have to cut around that one and I'll show you how I do that. Alright, now I've gotten to this bad spot in the hide. And I'm just going to cut out what I've heard called a fish. And it's basically just taking and you cut as thin as you possibly can from that edge. An inch or two away from where you're starting to cut. Depends on how far you have to go into it. And then, kind of make gentle curves and no sharp corners. And you're going quite a ways out past it. And again, you want to keep cutting as thin as you can. And we'll even that up a little bit. Because otherwise, when you get to that, you'll skip off. But yeah, you want to cut out curves. And just cut all the way around your piece. Now, of course, you're cutting out a big brand or something. It's going to be a significant chunk you wind up cutting out. So you may wind up cutting a big piece out for a brand. But for little cuts like this, that's fine. And that's things you got to watch out for when you're choosing the hide to cut up into lace. Yeah. Gotten back around to our spot where I just cut that out. And you just got to be a little careful that you don't wind up cutting straight right here. And that you follow the edges. But each time you cut, you're going to get rid of a little bit more, basically. And even that out. And you just kind of keep going around then.